Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And well, I've tried to avoid Chris and Sarah like the plague again. However, they just keep coming at me, and today I want to expose them for the horrible people / parents, or both, that they are. So Chris and Sarah, please give me 3 good reasons why you love your kids. 3 things you would do absolutely anything for them for. Or, alternatively, I can give you 3 very good reasons why you absolutely despise your kids. I don't make these things up. I'm sorry. I just grabbed them from the things that you film, and I know it's only 20 minutes of your day, so God knows how often you put your kids in danger, but I managed to get these 3 out of the last 4 vlogs. Oh, you're a card, aren't you? So, Chris, you want to see what I've picked out? First up, we have example numero 1, Jace Ingham.
So you've got a deep end. There's usually like a waterfall coming off this thing here. It's not working right now, and then there's a little children's pool that Jace is floating in just there.
What the hell? Jace? Jace! Oi! Jace! Jace! Is that Jace? It's not Jace, is it? My God. How far away actually is he? On the other side of the bloody swimming... on the other side of the pool? On the other side of the water park, if you will? What the actual hell is wrong with you, Sarah? Just sat there filming away. Oh yeah, Jace. Yeah, Jace is over there on the other side of the caravan park, and he's in the water on his own. He's only 4 years old, but he's a good swimmer, and he can shout if he needs any help, and it's not that deep after all. Never mind. But pools don't need to be that deep. Did you know that, Sarah? In order for a child to drown, there only needs to be a few inches of water, because it is not the depth that drowns a child. It's the water going inside their lungs and everything else. I don't know what to tell you. That is absolutely mental to me. Absolutely mental. All the kids, all of them, even the older ones, over there in the bigger pool, just having the time of their lives. But all the way over the other side of the world is Jace, putting his hands up. Mommy, mama, like that, And it's absolutely mental. Mental. So who's ready for example number 2? Christopher, this one is just for you. Well, Sarah too, but Chris, I'm going to have a go at you primarily for this one. Kid number 2 is Mila.
Look in the water going, oh, it's delicious and juicy.
No,
No, licking
water. That's dirty. Oh my goodness, that scared me so bad.
What the actual hell is the matter with you, Chris? You are stood there, right? Okay, let's back up a little bit. So what we've just witnessed is your little daughter. She's 2 years old. She's playing in the pool, and the waves come and sweep her away. Waves, water all over her head, sweep her away. And what do? You carry on filming. You don't lift a finger. Your paternal instinct did not kick in, and you reach out to grab her. No. You literally just stood there. See, I don't care what you're thinking or what. I don't care about anything else that's going on, except for the fact that you had 0 paternal instinct to reach out and grab your daughter when she got swept away by the water. It doesn't matter that it was only a little bit of water. I mean, that's scary enough for a 2-year-old, right? But the fact that you didn't know, you didn't have any... As a parent, you're natural instinct is always, if your child even motions to have a trip or a fall or being swept away by the water, your natural instinct is to grab out. You reach out, even if it's the most minutest amount of danger, but you didn't lift a finger. You just stood there and watched, carried on filming, and laughed about it. My mind actually cannot cope with this level of stupidity and lack of parental just care and attention or instinct or anything. I mean, you know, God bless her, Sarah is a bad parent. She's a bad mother. She has zero maternal instincts, but still Sarah grabbed her daughter and pulled her back in. And also, this should act as a lesson to Sarah too, because remember all those times, Sarah, that you've left Mila alone in the pool and you've said, "Oh, it's okay. We're watching her. Yeah, we're definitely watching her from afar." But yeah, we can see her, and if she falls like she has been doing, she's been hitting her head on the ladders and things like that, and she's been falling over in the pool. But if she does that, we can always run over to her and catch her. No, if that had happened and you hadn't been in the pool, I fully realise it's a different type of pool. It's like a wave pool or something, right? But if that had happened and you had said you were sat at the side just vlogging, watching the camera, speaking to your imaginary friends, if you had been doing that on that occasion, that is how accidents happen. That can happen. And it did happen. Fortunately, it happened when you happened to be right there next to her. So fortunately, you were able to grab her. But it wouldn't have been the best idea, because I can quite imagine you would do this. You would have left her with Isla. Isla was in the pool with you, and I can imagine that you would definitely have left Mila in the pool with Isla with no qualms whatsoever, and that wouldn't have been very helpful in that situation. Chris clearly is no help in emergency situation, just carries on vlogging and everything. Oh my word, these two absolutely are blowing my mind way out of the water today, right? But there's another one, right? There's a third occasion, and are we ready for it? Have we all had enough? Have I, hit you into submission yet? In terms of this absolute insanity. So we have one more. Please hear me out. It's not as bad as the other. Well, no, it's not as bad as the other two, but it's still bad. So let's get on with it.
Also, I'm not really too sure. Literally can't do anything when you're pregnant, so I'm not bothered.
So you got these two idiots, Numpty and Numptier. Yep, they're both talking to the camera, both together. They're like a little couple, they're cute and everything. They are, I don't know what they're doing. They're yapping to the camera, to their fans or to the imaginary people or whatever, right? And in the background, little did they know, is their third daughter, and she is on the ground for some reason. Why might that be, Sarah? Did you bother to check? Any clue whatsoever? So there you have Isla. She's getting to her feet. Clearly had some sort of fall or trip or something like that. She's checking now her knees, because obviously she's fallen and hurt herself in some way. Checks her knees because, see what's what. And then she checks her arms. So she's clearly fallen on her legs, knees and arms. So it was a trip of some description without a doubt. Sarah and Chris, however, decide well, I don't know what they thought. They just thought, let's carry on vlogging because sod our daughter. It's not a big enough accident to bring in the clicks and views, is it? So let's not clickbait that one. And spoiler alert, Sarah, you don't have to clickbait everything just to pay attention to your kids. If they're hurt, ask them if they're hurt. If they've tripped, ask them if they're okay. It doesn't matter that she's 11 years old. She's still a child and she's still one of your family members. Honestly, if Chris had fallen and hurt himself, I would expect you to ask Chris if he's okay. That's a normal person reaction to do. It is doubly, if not triply or thousandthly more important and more normal to do if it is one of your children, not to carry on vlogging as if nothing's happened. I don't even know if you knew. I don't know if you could see her even in the viewfinder. You're probably looking at yourself. I don't know what the hell you were thinking at all. And yeah, that is the reasons why you two are horrible human beings and horrible parents. And I didn't make it up, so don't come at me, right? I'm not here to start an argument. I'm just here to present the facts and allow people to do with them as they wish. And Chris and Sarah, I would invite you to do the same. So, as a punishment for your stupidity, your ignorance, and your general lack of caring, Chris, I'm going to show this now of you looking oh so sexy.
Don't you go being all super sexy guy anymore because I am now impervious to your unrelenting machismo and sexual ardor.
So, that was, yeah, phenomenally shit stuff from those twats as per usual. Now, the vlog itself from yesterday was, well, it was this: telling our girls our new baby's name at Portaventura theme park. Didn't they go there already? Haven't we already done this before? I mean, maybe it's just my imagination, but I feel like I've had this dream before, right? Anyway, telling our girl, why you're not telling Jace? Is that what it is? Or is it just the girls that bring in the views? Is it? I don't know. It's just one of those things. I feel like you're kind of leaving Jace out a little bit, you know? But favoritism towards the clickbait and the girls, but just me, possibly. Let's take a little run through the vlog because, you know, Sarah just had some moments of absolute magic and she was hot as usual in more ways than one.
No matter how many times you see pictures of this on the internet, when you see it in real life, it literally blows your mind. It is so big and looks just so crazy against the blue sky. I can't wait. We're not going there today.
We're not going there today, but he's saying I can't wait. But the last time we came here in 2020, was it?
21.
It's 21.
Yeah, I tricked you and I pretended, didn't I? Didn't like it. Yeah, I did.
No. Nobody, I'd have said she would, but she was too small. But nobody would go. I really wanted to try the fry ride out. Nobody would come on it with me, so I had to go and buy myself.
No, but I was just joking.
I had to go and buy myself to let them know that it was good. And then they all went on, and Chris was nearly crying in the queue.
No one.
The whole time it was like, I was only joking, I was always going to come on, but then we're in the queue, I was like, are you sure? Definitely.
I was just seeing if you were man enough to go on your own, like, that's all I was doing. Brave enough to go on your own. You're wrong then. We are not going to Ferrari Land today. Well, we're not 100% sure. We probably aren't going to Ferrari Land today because today...
We're going to get a one-day ticket. One
yes, because today we are going into Portaventura World. So there's two sides, there's three actually. There's Portaventura World, there's the Portaventura Aqua Park, and there's the Portaventura Ferrari Land. And they're all massive, so you need like a full day to do each one. So today we have our tickets for the Portaventura World side.
So, you mean to tell me that we have to endure another full day, another full vlog of this nonsense, another theme park who gives a fuck about the theme park? Seriously, honestly, do you think anybody wants to watch you go on theme park? Sorry, moan about not going on rides? I'm referring to Sarah here a little bit. We'll get onto that shortly. But what all you've done so far on this holiday, you've been to Disney, right? What do Disney have there? They have rides. It's a theme park essentially, and it's just the water parks, which are more rides, if you will, because they're like, you know, slides and stuff. And now you're at a theme park for 2 days. Do you see a recurring theme here? It's boring. It really is boring. Honestly, if you want to spend your lives just fucking about, you know, go for it. Do whatever you want. Just don't inflict it upon the rest of us, because we've got better things to do than watch you just making a prat of yourselves walking around a theme park all day. So, yeah.
This is where we're going right now. So tomorrow, all being well, we'll be potentially coming back and doing the Ferrari Land as well. Just depends on, I don't know, how we feel after today.
Well, no one's desperate to do it except Tyler. No one really wants to come. I can't do any of that. You can't see me. It's
Well, if it's only Isla, just don't bother. You know, I wouldn't if I were you. I wouldn't bother if it's just Isla. If that's the only one, don't bother. She's not worth shit, remember? Sorry. For those who don't get sarcasm, that's what that is. I don't take my words as literal. They think that. I don't think that, obviously.
I can't do any of the rides anyway. The two girls are not that fussed. Are you fussed?
I think so.
Yeah?
I feel like I really want to come and do it at the minute.
I know Isla really wants to
So
do
I feel like we probably will come back and do it tomorrow. But anyway, that's the deal today. We're doing Portaventura World today, potentially Ferrari Land tomorrow, and really excited. Can't wait.
That massive white ride that we did last time, remember that? And you were terrified in the one we're going to.
Oh yeah.
What are talking about?
Yeah, that one. This was the one that I was. Yeah, this was the one that Esme's talking about. This one. And it recognises it. Can you see that on that screen? On that poster? It's really good. It's violent though.
I couldn't go on many rides because I was 130, so I can't wait. I cannot wait.
We don't really have a plan, we're just walking around and we've come into Sesame Street Land. Jace is very excited about this one because he's got lots of things that he can do in here. Yeah. Sarah's suffering a little bit today. She's not feeling too good in the heat, obviously being pregnant and all, and there's not a massive amount of shade.
Oh, who could have predicted such a thing? The heat, the pregnancy, the whole thing was it was a mystery. It was an actual surprise to everybody, you know. I mean, if only there was a way of figuring out that there would be heat and a pregnancy at the same time. What's that thing that predicts these things? A test? Or just common sense? I don't know. Idiots.
Between rides and stuff, so she's suffering a little bit. You are? Oh, cool. So yeah, she's just sitting with Isabel in the shade right now. It turns out we're not going on aeroplanes because it's 105, the height. They have to meet the height requirement, the minimum height. 105 for everything at Disney. Jay's got on everything at Disney, as in like all the Tower of Terror and stuff like that. And he was measured at Disney and it was 105. But not on this 105. The woman was like, nope, sorry, not possible. It's like minutely below it, like minutely below their scale. I don't know if it's a little bit too high or what, but he did everything at Disney at 105, but they can't do this one unfortunately. So.
And did you tell them, Chris? Did you tell them? Did you say, excuse me, we've been to Disney, don't you know? And Disney, their 105 is better than your 105, and my son can go on the rides at Disney, all the big rides as well. But here, not so much. Disney.
We've had to come out. He's now queuing with Isla to do a 0.95 requirement, like drop ride. Which looks...
Today's weather is like the gates of hell. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. This is the hottest we've been all trip. And
Now, Sarah, don't put yourself down. This is not the hottest you've been in the whole trip. I happen to remember you wearing that sensational, like, bikini. It was very curvaceous. It showed a lot of stuff, right? Okay? It was very nice to look at, okay? So don't put yourself down. Hot always.
The ones that don't usually the ones that don't usually struggle with the heat, like Isabel doesn't usually struggle with the heat so much. Is struggling with the heat. It's very, very hot. Isabel, you've just missed her. She's just taking Mila and Jace on this really cute little farm tractor ride, and then Esme and I have just run to do this little mini roller coaster. I think it's this one here. Yes, this one here.
See, I don't get it. Did Chris not fancy taking his own children on an actual ride? I mean, come on, Chris. Pull your finger out. Isabel is not their mother.
I am struggling a bit today. Even Chris, who never ever usually complains, is like, it's making me feel a bit sick.
Yep, Chris never ever complains, and yet all we can hear is your beautiful tones, Sarah. To be fair, Chris was complaining before, okay? It just sounded better to lay all the blame at Sarah's beautiful voice.
It's really, really hot. It was supposed to be cloudy today. It's supposed to be overcast. It's a lovely day though. It's nice when it's sunny. And I feel like this park's a really good park because everything's it's a massive park. Obviously it's a massive theme park, but everything's quite close together, isn't it? So it's not like you're walking miles and miles like when you go somewhere like Alton Towers or something in to the Chinese land. Have we even explained what this park's about? It's like different countries, yeah? Is it? I'm sure it is.
There's loads of different sections and all of them have a certain theme. Like
Yeah, really cool themes.
The Old West one.
It's brilliant, it's absolutely brilliant. So we're in the China one right now. I think Chris is about to take Jason Mila on a little dragon ride, and then I think I might take them on the teacups. I didn't realise that I forgot. There's not what I can do really here. Obviously being pregnant, I don't even know if I can do the teacups, but if I can, I'll take them on.
Oh, Sarah. Do you remember what we talked about at the very start of this video? That thing that was maternal. Maternal instinct, paternal instinct, and everything else, right? So, do you need a sign? Do you need a sign that says you can't take your children on the teacup ride whilst being pregnant to know that you shouldn't do it? Do you need somebody to actually physically tell you this information? I'll take them on if I'm allowed to take them on. Why? Right, okay, I'm not pregnant, surprisingly enough. I've never been pregnant, right? However, from what I can gather, the risk behind pregnancy and riding on rides is thusly, okay? You're listening? It surrounds the jolting and the going up and down, around, and, you know, the risk of jolting your baby to its very demise, basically, okay? Got it? Okay, what does a teacup ride do? It spins and it spins and it jolts you back and forwards and round and round. It's years since I've been on it, but I bloody remember it, right? So, what does your common sense tell you that you should or should not do, whether or not anybody else tells you you can or cannot do it? Common sense should tell you not to do it because it's a risk factor, right? Maybe we should just put a sign up. So next we had Chris taking Jace and then Mila on a ride individually, but pointing the camera directly in each of their faces, just to, to catch their reaction, I guess. I don't know, why would anybody actually stick a camera in a child's face whilst they're on a ride? I don't get it, right? Maybe it's just me, but I just don't get it. Did I also mention, I forgot to mention this actually, on one of the previous vlogs, Chris also had his girls running through water in the pool running through water to slow motion. Oh, it was a predator's dream, wasn't it, Chris? You know it, I know it. But what do you care, right? It was these they should be taken out.
In on the big rides, and we've just done a load of the smaller rides with the other two, and we all just got a drink, and really impromptu actually, it just happened. We all just kind of got talking about baby's name, and the girls don't know what her name is. Me and Sarah decided on a name recently, and it just kind of felt right, so we filmed the reactions to them finding out the name.
No, we've asked a million times, and every time Chris has gone, no, it's got to be a special moment. Like, I really want it to be a special moment. I don't just want to like whip it out there like, this is her name.
Bloody hell, Sarah, give him a chance. Give the poor guy a chance. He needs to prepare the vlog and prepare the name reveal and prepare the setting and get everything all set up. You know, you can't just do it, just whip it out in a theme park full of kids. No, you can't do that. It's got to be special, a special occasion. And clickbaitable.
It's got to be like a special moment, girls. And so then the girls are like, just then the girls are like, Dad. And all the girls like come smile. Do you think this is a really nice day? Yeah, we're having a great day. It's so nice, isn't it? Feel really close as a family together, going on the rides, having fun, having a laugh. It's all like, do you think this would be the perfect spot to find out the baby's name? And I was like, girls, I want to tell you, it's only Dad that won't.
I was like, Dad, you're stressing about making the perfect time, but we're all just going to be too annoyed by the time.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we want to know now.
So it's a really nice moment. We're all sat here having a brilliant day.
I did prank them like twice with different names that are not the baby's name, like really ridiculous names. Not ridiculous names, but you know what I mean, like ones that we wouldn't choose.
I choose? That's one of them names I really like.
Yeah, you did.
I
Anyway, we told the girls, so obviously I'm not going to include the name, but you guys can watch the reactions.
Initial reaction.
And then when obviously when we do a name reveal, then we'll play this clip again and you'll know the name sort of thing.
So let me get this straight, Chris. You're gonna film the kids, the girls, as you said in the title, the girls' reaction to being told, but you're not going to tell us what it is, and we're going to know that it's a reaction and how they're going to react. But when you actually tell us what the name is, we'll see the reaction, but you'll include the name in it that time, so you'll know it's this time that you're reacting. Oh, for the love of God, man, just tell us. Jesus Christ. Why is it such a secret? I mean, well, actually, no, I get most people don't reveal a name. In fact, a lot of people don't know a name, I think, before the baby's actually born anyway. But, like, why does everything need to be like a name reveal and, you know, such a manipulative thing that you're doing with your fans? Just tell people, just say, put up a post on Instagram, just say, name is Bob or whatever. I don't know.
Comment down below names that you guess, but also not just names that you guess, but comment down below names, because
Okay, everybody listen up. New game, okay? New game. Comment down below in my comments, not on theirs obviously, in my comments. Comment down below what you think they're gonna name their baby. Give us your best guesses. Give us your best guesses, and if you get it right, if anybody turns out to get it right, I don't know, I'll give a prize away, okay? So get your thinking caps on, comment down below, anything and everything, but, you know, if you get it right, I might give something away.
I'm not 100% on that second name that you're adamant. Chris is saying you can have the third name. Mate, I'm having all the names. I'm carrying her.
Yours is the third name. I've decided the first two.
I think the name that Chris wants for the second name is going to be a third, and I'm going to choose a pretty one for the second. No, it's not. It's not going to be the second.
I haven't getting anywhere near now to hug you. What's going on? There's a massive thing between us all the time.
Isn't it? Look at the size of her.
Crazy.
The size of her, it's me. Look at the size of her. She's massive. She's literally like 35 centimetres long or something.
Okay, alright, so the kids have been literally begging to know what the baby's name is going to be.
The funny thing is, I told Jace it the other day because I don't know why, but I really wanted to hear how Jace said it. So I told him it. I just told the girls Jace knew the name. And they're all like, Jace, what's the name? And he's going, Baby Wavy. And he said,
Whispered in my ear.
he went, oh. And then I said, no, Jace, that name I told you to say the other day. And he went, oh, yeah. And then I said, tell me it. So he got really close to me and he went, it's Chris.
Then Jace got in my ear and he went,
Stephen. You've just pranked them though, loads of times. So now they won't know if you
No, this is
them
no.
or
I'm
so
not
they won't
pranking him.
give a
That's why I'm
genuine
recording.
reaction.
I'm not pranking. I'm not pranking. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if he's pranking, they're all just going to straight look at me when you've said it. Yeah. So if he is pranking, I'll be honest and say he's pranking. If he's not, I'm going to say no, it isn't.
Okay.
say it loud, okay?
Alright guys, are you ready?
Say it loud. My ear's like deaf from that ride.
I'm nervous to tell you actually.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
To know.
okay,
We're
so
like 99%.
Just to let you know, Chris, I had a secret spy at the theme park that day. They were keeping tabs on you, and we overheard what it was. Okay, so secret's out the bag. You're gonna have to change it now.
That's
Yeah.
110. I'm 99.
so her name is going to be
Dad.
Etienne Louise.
You know? Is that
Are you serious?
I love the name Etiella.
Etienne. Etienne. Is that a thing? What the hell? What is that? I can't even think in my head. How's it? Etienne, like E-T-T-I-E? Etty? Ella? E-L-L-A? Etienne? Oh, I haven't got a fucking clue what the hell that name is. Comment below if you know what Etienne is. Is it a thing or a name?
I don't know why you're all saying
I like
it's
it, but
not
I just know that these
It's
guys
cute.
don't. That's all.
Etiella's cute.
Yeah, it is. Just these guys. I know these guys are fans. No, I'm joking. I'll tell you the real name. I'll tell you the real name. You ready? I'm being honest now. I'm genuinely serious. 100%. I swear that on my life. This is gonna be baby's name. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna be called. Genuinely 100% serious. Definitely. Her name is gonna be. So it was really cute anyway. But we've just ventured round.
Wow. That was specialist. It really was special. I can't explain to you just how emotional I am at hearing that name. The comment down below. It was an unexpected twist, but I think many people did people guess that a few years ago with Jace that it would be called comment down below? Possibly, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I think we're a cracking name.
We're heading kind of back towards the big rides that the girls just been on because they're going to do them again and stuff. Yes, but first of all, we've gone by like a kids area kind of thing, so we're going to do a couple of rides here first.
Also, I'm not really too sure. Literally can't do anything when you're pregnant, so I'm not bothered. I loved coming to theme parks. I absolutely had such an amazing time when I was younger as a child, and I remember that feeling, that adrenaline rush it gave me. So I love being able to give that to the girls. So I'm not actually bothered that I can't do anything, but just to be aware, if anyone's pregnant, thinking maybe I can go on a few things, and we've not found anything.
You're literally whacking me every 2 seconds.
She's not bothered, guys. She's not bothered. Honestly, she's not bothered. But just so you're aware, you can't go on any rides. But I'm not bothered because I love going on theme parks, and yeah, I'm not bothered. I mean, it's only like the third time you've mentioned the fact you can't go on rides. But you know, you're not bothered. You even put it in an Instagram reply to somebody that you spent the day walking around because you couldn't go on rides. But obviously you're not that bothered, are you? No, not bothered.
And we just got back to our spot that we actually slept in last night. It's the perfect spot, perfect for wild camping. Right on the beach. Well, we're not right on the beach, we're over the road from the beach, but you can see the beach from the van and the beds. It's so lovely. If you can see the...
If you walk to it, you'll be able to see it. Really
I, don't know if you can, I was just going to show the amount of camper vans that are all parked up over there. They all park up on the side street, which I'm guessing they might do. It might be quieter over there. However, we didn't struggle to sleep at all last night, so we're quite happy to just stay here again.
Well, you will have the big camper van, won't you? So with it comes the can't fit down side streets, but on the other hand, it also acts as a buffer because the van is so big that you don't hear anything from the outside world because it's so huge. Anyway, that was them. This was me. You are you, and I'll see you next time. They were absolutely horrendous the last few days in their vlogs. They're getting worse and worse and worse, endangering their children day after day after day after day, all in the name of content. However, I don't think it's just in the name of content. I think that's their everyday lives. So continue to stick with me, continue to watch these videos so we can expose them for the horrible and crap people they are. And until next time, please give this video a massive thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. Comment all your thoughts down below, and I'll see you again soon in another video. Take care of yourselves and bye bye.